G'day and welcome back to the Hobby Room. And yes, it's the end of the year, end of 2024, and there has been a bit of festivities, yeah. Far too many curries. I really didn't drink that much, no. Well, I had the odd tipple, but then we had a big curry lunch for Christmas Day, and this lady brought over a pavlova, and then she said to me, oh, there's a lovely sherry and gin sauce with this. And I thought, well, you know, that'll be okay. Usually they would boil off all the alcohol. No, took one bite of this bloody pavlova, pissed as a wombat. Straight gin. She just went, gin and sherry sauce. Well, there's gin, there's sherry. Yeah, there should be about 2 nips per person. Yeah. So I was really worried about driving home. I had to have another serving of curry to try and sort of balance out all the alcohol in the system so I could drive home without being booked by the breathalyzer. Yes, so that was my Christmas. Yes. But anyhow, look, it's been a year. I actually finished 2 kits this year, which is pretty good for me. I think I might have finished 1 last year. It's been pretty dreadful because some of the years before I didn't finish any. Especially since the plague, it's been really hard. I just work-life balance, trying to I'm working twice as hard to earn half as much, as I'm sure a lot of you are, and the cost of living's through the roof, and whinge, yeah, we're all in the same friggin' boat. Whole bloody world's gone to bloody hell in a handbag. Yep. But anyhow, I finished the Stingray. That was in January, which had been a sort of a lifelong build for me. I always wanted to build the Stingray from the Gerry Anderson TV show, like Thunderbirds and all the rest of it. And I'd had the Joe 90 sort of car, and I'd had various of the Thunderbirds over the years, but I'd never had a Stingray, not even the Corgi sort of metal die-cast. So when a plastic kit turned up a number of years ago, I was thrilled to bits to get my hands on it. And the build was a lot of fun. I modified it a lot. I had a lot of fun building it. I had a lot of fun painting it. Go and watch that series if you want to see me building the Gerry Anderson Stingray. A lot of fun. I lit it as well. It all lights up and it goes ka-bing. Yep, machine that goes bing. And then I actually finished another kit. It wasn't until October I finished the Heracles. Yeah, Becca had given me this bloody kit that had just sort of come out as a vintage classic. I mean, it was an old kit, right, but Airfix had re-released it as a vintage classic, and I really enjoyed the kit when I did the review, and I half built it, and then I ended up fully building it. It's a long story. Go back and watch those videos. But the Heracles, 1:144 scale, it's tiny. It's supposed to be a big aircraft. It was the tiniest little thing I'd ever made, as far as aircraft goes. So that was good, and I really enjoyed that. And there's a lot of 3D printing that I used in that to improve it. And this became a theme for 2024 as I got my 3D printers and I got into the whole 3D printing thing. I realised that a lot of stuff that I used to scratch build, it was easier to CAD it, right? Computer-aided design in the computer, do a CAD, and then spit out and print a few prototypes. And that way you could have 2 or 3 goes and get exactly what you wanted. And the detail was often a lot better than what I could scratch with my wobbly eyes, right? So that became a thing. But I know a lot of you are not really into the 3D printing thing, so the actual videos of 3D printing and only like reviews of printers and things like that, that's going to go on a completely different channel for 2025. Yeah, I'll move it away. All right? Shoo, because I know a lot of you just go, it's not modelling. Well, I'll still be doing a little bit of 3D printing in my modelling videos, right? But it'll be, as a, I made this, we're going to stick it in there type sort of thing. Just like I bought this aftermarket, we'll stick it in there, right? So you can't complain about that, but I know you will. You guys always find something to complain about. No, you don't. On the whole, my audience is really good. I must thank you. On the whole, you guys are incredibly supportive and everyone is generally very nice. It's usually when the video hits over 1,000 or it goes viral, like up to the 10,000, then I get in all the bloody wombats and bandicoots that get in going, man this, man that, why are you building Airfix? Airfix is shit. And all the rubbish starts. But I've done this for 10 years now and I just take it in my stride, Ban. Goodbye. You're the weakest link. Yep. Anyhow, it's the solstice. Well, it's just been the solstice, right? It was Christmas, solstice, all those sort of things. And so for us, it was the longest day of the year. It's bloody hot. It's going to be over 100 degrees here today. For you guys up in the northern hemisphere, right, all you little icy polar bear penguins. Oh, no, we're penguins. Oh, yeah. You guys up the north, right, of the world. Yes, it's your shortest day. You're all freezing your bloody bums off. I know. So this is my special workbench and new kits. Right. Yep. Harry's having a wank for Christmas. Want to find out more about that? Okay, roll the music. First off, Workbench. And of course, if you've been watching my channel lately, you know I have been working on the prints. I've been putting all the gilding on, all these wood effects, and there's been a ton of work going into this thing. Thoroughly enjoying it, really happy. The only problem I have still is the issue with the decks, because they were all warped, and I replaced this one with a 3D printed deck. And I sort of tried to build some of the other ones, but decided, no, I'll go with the kit part, but I have a bit of a warp there still that I haven't been able to get rid of. I may end up printing a 3D deck for there as well, which means I'll have to do all that again. Oh, the heck, don't mind. But I'm very happy with all the other stuff. All the gold is lovely. Bling! Yes, and there was bling. All right, what else have I been up to? And then, more of the same. Yeah, what's a different ship? This is the St. Louis, okay? Which has a beautiful French coloured livery, which I thoroughly enjoyed painting and doing. And there's so much work, so many videos. It's just go back and watch all the videos. But what I have been doing lately is, much to the horror of some of the viewers, is I have been 3D printing ratlines. Look at that, ratlines. Those ones are done with string, right, or cordage, and those ones are 3D printed. And honestly, to the untrained eye, you'll hardly be able to pick them apart. They're the same size, same colours, same everything, but they're 3D printed. That's it. And I've already got about 12 orders in for 3D printed ratlines like this for next year. And the beauty is the dead eyes fit right into them. They've got little loops for the dead eyes, and they've got little loops down here to put in your chain plates. Right, so it's all self-contained. You can literally build it up off the model. It'll all be fully tensioned. You just pop it in, and then you tension and straighten it all with the holes. But you already know it's perfectly level because it's been done in CAD. It's perfect. So there you go. That's what I've been up to there. There'll be more of that next year. I will 3D print some more parts for it. But tell the truth, I'm probably going to go back to cordage just to be consistent with this model. I reckon you either 3D print all your ratlines or your cordage or your ratlines. Having a mixture, well, I've only done that as an example for this video. Bada bing, bada boom. Warspite, yes. Isn't she looking mighty? She's really coming along, and I'm so close to finishing her. What has slowed me down, well, not only doing the prints and messing around with the St. Louis, but what has slowed me down has been the boats. And I sent away for some 3D printed ones, see? Okay, because I tried to 3D print some myself, but my printer isn't detailed enough for this tiny scale. So I've got these wonderful ones out of New Zealand, and I will be putting those on, showing you how I paint those and put them in place. They are mighty, and they're really going to improve this. Then it's just a matter of some masts and a bit of railing and a splash a bit of paint here and there. Gonna be, yes. And then, peekaboo! Yeah, it's us Germans! Yes, all German battleships, yeah. Yep. Sadlist, and Deutschland, which actually is a conversion because I started with a different ship. But I actually wanted to go to the Deutschland, to go to the old version with different funnels and different setup. I just like the old look rather than the more modern one with only sort of 2 funnels or 1 funnel where it was. So, yeah, I've done a lot of scratch on that. As you can see, there's lots of stuff where there's white plastic. That's me. And some parts were in the kit for the other model. So I was like, well, if some bits like this bridge was actually in there, which was different to the actual one you're going to build. So I thought, I should be able to convert this. I've got most of the bits. I can scratch the rest. Bingo bongo. How hard can it be? Well, it's not that difficult. It's just getting round to it. You know, round to it. Those round to it. You can never find enough round to it. So that is on the cards for next year. I've done bugger all this year. I don't even think I've put a video out this year on that. But it's there all the time, staring at me going, you should be building me. What are you doing? What is this? Sorry. Sideless, yeah, kept promising. I don't think that managed to make a look in this year at all. I had it there. I wanted to work on it, but yeah, it just didn't happen. It didn't happen. I've done a lot of work on that. I did all the scratch torpedo beams, right? I'd already started on doing the big boot line there, and sort of scratching in and doing some stuff on the hull, and there's lots of work. I mean, go back and watch those videos. I have done a lot of scratch work and a lot of addition on that, and that's kind of slowed me down with the build on that. But really, I should get on with it now. Just finish off what I've got, slap a bit of paint on it, add some turrets. I won't say it. How can it be? No, it's a lot of work still to do. So that is definitely a job for next year. So Warspite out the way, and then these will be the battleships that I'll work on, right? Sailors first, because I just like the Sailors. It's so big. To get this out of the work in progress cabinet would leave me room for 3 more ships. All right, let's have a look at my new kits. Alright, so new kits, yes. Well, there's only two. And that's one of them, and I've done a video on that. And the other one is the Victory, right? Airfix. So it's Airfix, Airfix, Airfix. Airfix is about all I'm getting excited about lately, and as I said, I'm thinking of selling all my aircraft kits. There's no point. No point. I just won't be building aircraft. Lots of lovely kits there. I'm just never going to build them. I'm flat out building the stuff that I've got. So I've got to really be sort of, realistic about this. I don't have that many years left until I'm a dribbling mess, pushing around a Zimmer frame and I don't even know what my name is, right? So, yeah, they're feeding me curry through a straw. It's not far off. So I've got to really be sort of thinking, how many kits can I build in the next 5 to 6 years? And that's about all I got. Because I know my whole family has had bad dementia and they've all gone at the same time to the point where they've got no idea what's going on. I'm staring at that. So you think I'm an idiot now? Yeah, just wait and see. Yeah, so that's the reality of it. With a bit of luck instead, I'll just be shot by a jealous lover before I get to that. Yeah, that's my hope. I'm having sex with their wife. You know what I mean? Well, or their husband. One or the other. I mean, I'm a modern guy. I'll swing both ways. What the bloody hell? I don't care. Yeah, at my age, I'm happy to get anything. Oops, there goes all my viewers. Hey, look, only joking, okay? The Aerial Arrow, fantastic kit. There's a review for that. You can go back and have a look at that. And the Airfix Victory, it's an old white box, absolutely gorgeous. Really lovely moulding. That's another one well worth looking at. So click on that and go and have a look at that video. I'm sure you'll be impressed. Oh, look, Bask just came into the room. Bask, you going to say hello to everyone for the new year? Go on. Do you want some fish? You want some fish? Yeah, you know that. Okay, let's go and get some fish. Yeah, bloody diva. So there you have it. That's what I'm working on still. It's going to go into 2025. What I finished, a couple of kits that I bought. There weren't many. I'm not buying that much anymore. It's just not happening, It's only if it's something really special and I want to review it. And then, I want to finish my work in progress. And there's nearly 20 of them. So 2025 is finish the work in progress. What I've got, what I've started, finish that. So there's a couple of things I want to get out of the way straight away, like the Warspite, okay, because I'm so close to finishing that, and I'll get on that. And I promised to do the Sailorless, so that will happen. I will continue with the Prince and the St. Louis, because you love it, I love it. It's really good, but those other warships have been neglected. Then there's just a whole lot of little things there. There's a racing car from Tamiya. Would you believe? Man, there's a Tamiya kit I actually enjoy building, but I just haven't got back to. There's that, and there's a bloody winged up wings, bloody float plane. There's all this stuff, and I'll get those out the way. I'm also going to look at reducing my stash even more. I'll probably get rid of all my aircraft kits that I haven't built, and unless I've done a review for them or something, and then they're in the pipeline to be finished as part of a review. But apart from that, probably piss off all my wings kits. I know. Shock horror. It's probably the worst time to do it because I believe the market has died for those. There was a time when they were worth something. But honestly, I just don't see myself building them. Not if I want to build on my ships. And as you know, I've got lots of big sailing ship models. They're going to take priority. I'd rather build those. And I've got these wooden kits. I haven't had a chance to look at those. Hopefully when I retire in a few years' time, I can build those wooden models. We will see. I need to get myself a house where I've got an actual workshop that I can, leave all the wood shavings and everything out. So I'm going to look for that. Look for a new home. Yes, Harry Houdini is on the lookout for a new home. Yeah. More about that another day. Yes. Now, the 3D printing. Yeah. As I said, not everyone likes it. So I will keep only if it's applicable to a build that I'm doing. So I'll do this, and then I'll sort of mention there's a video of how I did it on the other channel. So there'll be a separate channel which will be reviews of laser cutters, because there's another one coming for that. So using the laser cutters to cut the wood, and I'm going to do a lot more with that, and maybe even doing my 3D printing tools, those sort of things. The rat harps and everything. I might do some how-to videos, but then I might do some more instructional videos on that other channel. Yeah, I'm going to split things up. There'll be Houdini models will just be building scale models. But the other stuff will be on the other channel, and I'll let you know. I'll always advertise and say, hey, that's on there if you want to go and watch. And on channel 2 tonight, Houdini does this. I'm only going to do one video a week, which is kind of what I did this year, and that worked. but I'm not going to try and bust my butt to try and do a build video every week, because it didn't work. I didn't manage to do it this year, you know, and I just stressed myself out sometimes, working all the way through the weekend into the next week and everything, trying to get a video out by Monday at the latest, my time, which would be Sunday night your time, try and get a build video out. And then it gets 2,000 views in total. Makes me a shekel. It doesn't matter, because they're the videos that I enjoy doing, and there's a lot of you that follow those, I know, but I've got to earn a living out of this shit, right? Girls got to eat. For 2025, it's going to be a little bit different. There will be only one build video, but I will have been building the whole month, right? So that may even produce two, one for each month, showing you a big build that I'm on what I've got up to, right? And I'll be a lot more detail, a lot more things happening in it, even if it's not that much longer, okay? So that'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting build video. Bang, there you go. That's what I've done. Almost, you know, showing, if not to completion, like halfway through, saying, well, it was great. And I think those gain more attention than me doing all these individual videos. Here I put on a plank, and here I put on a rivet, and here I blew my nose, and here I wiped my bum, right? Yeah, that's all very good, but, you know, I get more results out of video with lots of stuff. A few years back, when I took time off, and I really wasn't making any videos because I'd moved to Brisbane and I was really depressed, so I just worked on the bounty and didn't make videos. Then I ended up making a video for about 2 months worth of work, and that's been a very successful video. People like that sort of thing, I believe, that they see a whole lot of stuff and it's one big video, right? So that's what I'm doing. Every month there'll be a big video, which is the build. Great big, you know, half-hour video with build, everything that I've done, there it is. The rest of the month is going to be chatty videos and like this, Workbench new kitsch, WTFs, you know, weekly talk fest, I think that was called. Yep, there's that. And there's going to be another one mid-month. I'll do a progress report video. Haven't come up with an acronym for it yet, you know, progress report including clever kits show. Could be, that could be the acronym. I don't know what that spells, but that's kind of got all the letters, and that's kind of... Spell what? Bass tells me that spells pricks. Well, that's okay, isn't it? There's Grom pricks. Well, that's spelled with an X. I don't know how you're going to get an X in that. Anyhow, so, yeah, next year is going to be a lot different. There'll be videos consistently, but there'll be only one big build video a month. Middle of the month will be a progress report, and then there'll be either a kit review or something like that, and then a sort of a funny video. So you still get a video every week. And then there'll be alternate videos on the other channel, which will be more 3D printing and reviews and things like that. So hopefully that'll be enough to keep everybody happy, you know, and it'll be enough that I can actually get at least one day a week off and to have a bit of resting, because many a time I've worked 3 weeks straight, 7 days a week. Don't say 24 hours a day, but the days have been 12 to 14 hours. So, yeah, I need to pace myself, otherwise I'm going to burn out and then there's channels no more. And I need to enjoy myself. So that's what we're going to do in 2025. So for everyone that supported me in 2024, look, thank you. The Patreons, you've been fantastic. There's more YouTube members. You guys are great. I'll do more live shows. That'll go in the mix as well. Probably do a live show every couple of months now, if not every month. So you guys will get that. All right, there's a special hour-long live show for you guys. And then the Great Unwashed get the cut-down version without all the rude bits. Yeah, sort of works. Not as funny. And that's kind of where we're at. So if you've got any suggestions for things you'd like to see next year, let me know. But basically, I've got to be able to do it and stay sane. So that's kind of my plan. All right. Look, if you've made it this far, there's buttons. Right, there's buttons. There's always buttons. There's bloody buttons here. Algorithm buttons. Click them, you know. Click them. There's massage, manipulate, and masticate. I don't know what they do. Click one and see what happens. And, of course, if you want to help me out, you can always buy me a curry. After all those Christmas curries, you think I'd want more? Yes, I do. Buy me a curry. All right, well, that's about all I got to say. So from Bask Dercat and myself, I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you're looking forward to a new year, and 2025 is going to be a good one for you, because, you know, we all need a good one. We do. We do. All right, goodbye from Australia, and it's hooroo from Harry Houdini. Yes, you can be in the next one. I know. Trouble is, every time I put the camera on, you run away.